The Ultrafeed LSZ-1 sewing machine is designed to sew in both straight stitch and zigzag. This lever controls zigzag, moving it to the left moves you into zigzag, and all the way to the right is straight stitch and anything in between. This is the length of the stitch, as we've already discussed. And then when you're in straight stitch, you have the ability to move the needle bar to the left, to the right, or into the center frame. Left, center, right. What I want to show you next is how you can make use of those stitches to sew things like zippers and piping. I'm going to do a very simple approach at showing you how a piping is done on the Ultrafeed sewing machine. What I have here is just an alga hide material, and I have a prefabricated deluxe welting or piping. And what I want to show you is that there is actually a tunnel in the foot that the welt can sit right under. If we look at this directly from the front, you should be able to see that tunnel right here at the back left of the foot. That's what I'm putting my welt cord under. Now the way this works, you would put your material face to face and you're welting on top, and we're lining up all of our tail edges and under the foot. And I want to do this in straight stitch, so all the way to the right, center position. And the foot will track that welt cord pretty much on its own. And what we end up with is not only a very nice quality stitch, both top and bottom, but there you go. There's your idea of an application of how to use this for cushions. And we have a beautiful, tight piping in the edge of our material. The Ultrafeed machine is perfectly suited to sew marine number 5, number 8, and number 10 zippers without changing to a zipper foot as well, and that's because of the left, right, and center feature that I showed you previously. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a stitch in that is half the width of the zipper tape, and this is just a tacking stitch. We'll be removing it. And nothing here is cut perfectly, so we're just doing this to show you how you sew zippers on the machine. I'm going to cut the crease and splay this open. And if I had measured everything very carefully, this width now would match the exact width of the zipper tape. It doesn't, but it's close. And the idea is then if I kept the edges lined up, I could keep the zipper tooth right in the middle of that tacking stitch, which is going to be removed. But here's the point that I want to show you. So if I had this all lined up perfectly, and I put it under the foot, and I line the left edge of the walking foot up to the right side of the zipper teeth, I would now want to move my straight stitch to the left position to get closer to the zipper tooth. And now I can start sewing, and my job is just to line everything up and let the foot ride right along the edge of the zipper tooth. When I get to the end, I can sew very slowly right over the zipper teeth. It'll jump right over it and come down the other side, and now my job is simply to hold it flat, let the machine zip on through. And you can see, because of that left, right, and center feature and the way the foot is set up to work with zippers, I get a perfect stitch in a perfect spacing right along the edge of the zipper tooth. Turn this over, and even though I didn't really cut anything carefully, it still looks very nice on the back side. And then to finish off this zipper plaque, you would cut these stitches and pull the loose threads and pull your zipper slider in place. And that's just a very quick example of how a zipper plaque is made too. The point though is I didn't change to a zipper foot. I'm using the standard foot on the machine and utilizing the left, right, and center feature of the machine. If I had sewn it differently and I needed to go to the right side, I could just switch over to the right, and now I'm sewing with the zipper to the right of the foot. So you can handle zippers just perfectly with this machine. You can handle piping for cushions extremely well. It's a fantastic sewing machine, and thanks for watching.